to the field finally here in New York, New Jersey.
Frightening, and something that Moroco are going to have to deal with. Bono, very experienced goalkeeper for these players.
Let's take a look at the lineups.
And for a very experienced coach in Carlo Ancelotti, this is his first
in North America between Brazil and Morocco is underway. They recently changed their coach. They lost 2 starters to injury just this week, and a huge flying tackle inside of about 60 seconds. And maybe that's the point with a fan base that expects excellence and artistry. Not altogether different from Brazil. That's why they chased him for 3 years before they got him to become head coach. Roger Ibanez, one of the players, drafted him because of injury, commits the foul. Here comes him 3 games before this one to try to figure that out. Great move, Mazraoui on the outside. Into the middle it comes, first chance of the game, and it was blocked and cleared away. Bruno Guimaraes there, got his body in front of it. Moves it along. Brahim Diaz, that pinballs around. Hakimi trying to get there. Big collision with Gabriel. And the whistle goes for a foul and a free kick for Brazil.
Well, it's a strong challenge in the box.
Into the middle. 4 Brazilian shirts able to close down on Nahi there, and then a foul committed. Looking to run. It's knocked down off the back there of Marquinhos. Kind of hack to the clearance, does just enough, and Brazil get a free kick.
But there's a lot of finger pointing going around right now on the Brazilian side defensively.
Touch in front of Hakimi to control Vinicius Jr. maybe for the first time all game. Now on the ball, running it out, Achraf Hakimi, getting to the byline, into the middle, Igor Thiago skipped off the front of his forehead.
Well, it felt like that.
Nahi, nice ball in. Hakimi, tight angle across the face of goal.
And when he picks this ball up in a nice spot, he gets turned, has a look. There's nobody in the box. No options for him to try to square this one across.
Thiago with the pressure and the foul. Whipped in by Casemiro. Rafinha off the chest. Igor Thiago beaten to it by Bono. Able to win that ball away. Into the middle for Rafinha. Trying to slip it through, but he Jr. couldn't turn cleanly. Achraf Hakimi breaking that play up at the last moment, out for a corner.
The intensity of the game these days, that's a very underrated part of the game.
Hakimi was running open on the far side. Instead it comes through Siberi!
And it just comes right through this.
Hakimi now. Brazil backing off. Hakimi, options. Hakimi pulls it wide.
Lightning quick.
Moroccan media, yes, we're winning, but we're not winning well. We want to win in a more artistic way. We want to evolve the style of play. That's certainly what they have done. Hakimi drives it to the near post. Instead, it's flicked along. It's going to be sent out by Gabriel. Anytime they give this ball away, Unahi drives it in, no one in red. But again, they can't clear. Hakimi couldn't figure out the bounce just right. A punch for Brazil. Guimaraes looking to return. Look at all the space that Vinicius finds, and he picks it up, and he Jr. scores! That's what that man can do! That's what this team can do! And Brazil tie the game! And then Hakimi is caught by Vinicius. Another free kick from Moroco, and Achraf Hakimi is the mirror to head away. Diaz looking to hook that back in. Alisson gets there with a strong punch, and Hakimi, 29 years old, but just made the switch to play for Moroco, and that's going to be a foul. It's going to be a game's first yellow card. As Moroco were all of a sudden flying forward in transition. It's Casemiro that takes it.
Yeah, you wouldn't have gotten very good odds.
60 miles per hour for those of you who don't have the metric to standard right at hand. He kicked it hard.
On it, but there's more of a commitment and a togetherness as that ball should run to Bruno.
And it will off a kind spin and a bounce. For Rafinha. Wadi trying to get out. He's under pressure. He gives it away, although it falls kindly to Brahim Diaz. And Roger Ibanez is not going to allow to happen there what happened on the opening goal, which was Diaz running through the center.
This should be a yellow. This should be a yellow.
Will be.
Yeah. Because it's...
Rafinha under some pressure. That one is going to be a foul. El Khanous there.
Way back into this game, getting numbers forward, the switch to more of 4-3-3, getting Guimaraes higher, as well as Paquetá is there now.
Well, the Santos on the overhead, it's saved by Bono. That was Lucas Paquetá, and now he's urging the fans to make noise. Bono, his first save out for a corner.
Yeah, he drifts late run, something he does really well.
1 more minute still to go in this half. Hakimi goes to ground, wins the ball, wins the referee's approval, stops the Brazilian attack, and then he's fouled. Is how the half will end. Great atmosphere. Moroco led for a while. Brazil going with momentum. Our LA studio on the other side of the break. 45 minutes Saturday evening in officially at this tournament, the New York, New Jersey Stadium. Second half is in the last year being talked to. Rafinha into the near post. That was Marquinhos getting the first touch. Who to come off last? Officials Jr. running a decent jump, trying to get some support behind him as well. 3 Moroccan defenders around Vinny. He still gets a cross away. Only man there was Nusayr Mazraoui in the United States in 1994 and win. That one's taken quickly. Igor Thiago saved by Bono. It's there in front of Vinicius. And he's trying to run his way out of traffic. Takes the bump. That's going to be a free kick for Moroco. To the box. Lucas Paquetá made that defensive play, then he's dumped off the ball. That's going to be a foul.
And Paquetá
breaks on any of these dead balls. Igor Thiago there. A bit late. A hard challenge, just a foul.
And interesting on the build-out from Moroco. Elenay.
Danilo for Rafinha. And then he goes down with a shout under the pressure from Mazraoui, and it's a Brazil free kick. Youth national team that won the U20 World Cup in the fall. It's an awkward collision there. It's going to be a free kick for Brazil. And that foul count continues on the right where Brahim Diaz was. Luis Enrique once again rolls that one in, cut into the middle, just too far for Rafinha. That was Bruno Guimaraes there with the cross.
Yeah, they've really got the pressure on now because Danilo gets in the attacking part of the field.
Mazraoui going to roll that one through. Saibari gets there. Saibari tight angle, late recovery blocked by Marquinhos, and the flag does come up for offside. It'll be a free kick for Brazil. Amourabet. Mazraoui is going to whip this in on the deck. It was dealt with easily enough by Fabinho.
But that was the type of dynamic play we saw. But then when they feel like the chance is there, they have that quickness to go like that.
He's going to get there. Jop didn't know that or didn't care. It's going to be rolled back in. It's right at Bono. That was Rafinha there. Bono's third save. It looked like it was going to be nothing, and Jop just kind of gave up on it.
The ball held up, and Vinny Jr. has the speed. Bono was a little shaken up after that save. When he cuts it.
Here's Cunha. Got inside the defender. They got to be careful, and it's going to be out behind for a corner. This indeed.
This is interesting.
Jump, the only man there. And then he under hits the pass. Bono's there just in front of Rafinha. And then Bono is holding his shoulder, and he goes down. The shoulder. Mooney now, cutting it back inside, hooks a dangerous looking cross in. Marquinhos was there to head it out. And good pressure there. And then Tommy loses out. Now can Brazil go in transition? Mateus Cunha. And he's just going to be fouled there.